So why are these 5 specific UGC TikTok ads crushing it? In today's video, I want to show you these 5 ads we've made at paidadvertising.com that are just bangers of ads, just in terms of structure and also the results that they got in the past. So let me run you through those. If you don't yet know who I am, my name is Justin. I'm the founder of paidadvertising.com, an e-commerce growth firm specializing in elevating thriving brands by simplifying e-commerce growth. And why you should listen to this video? Well, we've spent over $12 million on ads profitably over the last 3 years. We're on track to spend $3.5 million this year alone. And TikTok is becoming more and more a core part of that ad spend. And I want to show you these UGC ads that, hey, could work, one, on TikTok, but also just as well as Meta. And out of these 5 ads shown today, you're going to see some different formats. And that's because some of them were also reconverted to run on Meta. So let's get straight into it. All right, so this first ad we made actually for a fashion brand. And the thing is, quite frankly, a lot of the fashion brands, especially like generic fashion, don't have that many USPs. I see a lot of UGC being done with like problem, solution, problem, solution, problem, solution. If you're a fashion brand selling a t-shirt, there's no problem solution, right? You're just selling something people want. So how do you do UGC? You got to do it in a slightly different way. So that's, I think, a good example for this one. So pumpkin spice latte means only one thing: fall. Let me show you this new fall collection from Codeword. So basically, this is like a way for us to showcase a new kind of fall collection that's just came out, right? And we've bundled this up. Like, the hook has nothing to do with the brand. It's pumpkin spice lattes by a white lady, which we're advertising to probably the white average American lady. So it just makes sense, right? Like, the angle, the hook kind of makes sense. It's not a problem. It's not a solution. It's a contextual and kind of hook of actuality. So let's keep it playing. So we got this shirt. We're showing a few different shirts essentially that are in the new collection. We're actually browsing on the site, so we're basically like showing the viewer, hey, you can browse through these ads. Like, this is a legit website that I'm currently browsing through. Here's how to buy those products to get in just in time to enjoy fall. This is a slight like unboxing right here, so the viewer also gets to see how these products like look like when unboxing them. Keep in mind, most fashion businesses, like, the audience is product aware, so in that case we just want to make them feel more familiar with the product itself, right? So how does it look like, how does it feel, how does it fit, and how do you shop, which are all the point that we're addressing in this video. So they're super soft to the touch, they have a great print quality. Also, they just released, sweatshirt. They're just as good.
It just gets me in the fall mood. It's so me. I am addicted to fall and to pumpkin spice lattes. It was so worth the wait. I mean, just look at it. All teas are made in the US, and they even donate to local.
Now, this is more like a brand-based benefit. Like, all teas are made in the US, and they even donate like part of it to the local food bank. So just kind of the cherry on top, I guess, that we add right here. So ready for the funniest fall yet? Get yours before the last leaf drops. So that said, pretty simple UGC. Why does it work well? I've mentioned the components while I was going through the video. One, it's product aware, which we know that most people that know of Codeword as a brand or other fashion brands are aware that such t-shirts exist. They're aware that there's like these kind of funny t-shirts out there. They've probably seen ads about those. And quite frankly, people just know about t-shirts. Like, it's nothing new is what I'm trying to say right here. Plus, it's not like this brand has some crazy unique mechanism to display these products. So all we're doing is we're attacking that. I've mentioned earlier, and I'll mention it one more time. It's like, we're showing, how does it look like? How does it fit me? What's the material like feeling like? Also, that we had a little later. Like, we're talking here about the print quality and how the material feels in itself. We're showing them how to purchase it. So here we're taking somebody that most likely knows about either a similar brand or knows about such products. We're showing them directly how to buy. That's like the general picture of this, but we're doing so in a way that, again, is contextual to the current season. So now let me show you a second ad, which that one is, again, for a fashion business, but more in the kind of problem/solution manner. So let's play.
Ever wonder why your hormones are out of whack?
So visual hook, first of all, polyester boxers, hormone destroyers. You're like, what the fuck is that, right? Like, what does that mean? And most people wear polyester too nowadays. Like, most people are aware of polyester, but they might not be aware of the problem with polyester in itself. So let's keep watching.
Ever wonder why your hormones are out of whack? The culprit could be in your pants, literally.
So now we start with a little bit of humor, as of right here. The culprit could be in your pants, literally. Keep going. So we're presenting the brand, right? Introduction to the brand. So we're positioning them as a solution to a potential problem.
Eco-friendly underwear made from hemp.
There you go. The uniqueness about the product: hemp based underwear.
Like polyester, Wama is breathable, comfortable, and most importantly, it doesn't mess with your testosterone levels.
There you go. It doesn't mess with your testosterone. We're introducing a problem the audience probably doesn't even know they have it. Like, what the fuck? My polyester boxers are like messing with my hormones. And here we're talking about testosterone. We're showing it like a guy that looks somewhat muscular with like a decent bicep size, and we're showing like an eggplant. So it's like we're just pulling a guy essentially we're pulling the emotional strings right here.
Not only will you feel better down there, but
so not only will you feel better down there with a little sparkle near his crotch area. So again, we're kind of keep playing with that humor.
you might notice an extra pep in your step.
You might notice an extra pep in your step. Now we're just adding some like cherries on top. We're just sprinkling the little, actually the cherry's already there with the little thing that you saw earlier, but now it's like there's just some little sprinkles, right? Those little candy bits that you sprinkle on top afterwards, like a little extra pep in your step. Now I know what you're taking. The polyester is cheaper, sure. Now we're addressing here a common objection that a lot of people are having with this brand. They're like, fuck, these boxers are more expensive than the typical boxer. So we're objection handling already is right here.
But at what cost to your health? Don't take my word.
At what cost to your health, right? So now again, pulling them back by the string. Okay, sure, it's cheaper, but you're messing up your health. Now, once again, just like the ad I showed you earlier, go check out the website. So we're kind of showing, at that point, we're adding social proof actually with some reviews, which just helps enhance the credibility.
But thousands of men made the switch to Wama. They're loving the change. So, are you ready to ditch the...
There you go. Just again, some funny stuff. Boxers on top of the pants, and like, guy feels like a superhero. Again, it's funny. It's a humoristic way of selling underwear.
And give your testosterone a boost? Make the switch to Wama today. Get yours at WamaUnderwear.com.
There you go. Now CTA at the end. So basically, to go back, what are the components that made this ad great? Well, number one, it's high quality. Have you noticed that this is shot on a DSLR? It's not shot on an iPhone. So therefore, it looks better. It stands out amongst the other kind of low quality ads that you see. Number two, it's humoristic based, right? There's humor in that video. A lot of man-based brands have started doing that, right? Like Manscaped is also a great one about that. They do use a lot of humor in the way that they speak about their products, right? And that's kind of how I think it's a great way to get kind of men to just sit there and be like, huh, you know, to like have a quick chuckle when looking at the ad. Two, it addresses common objection that people are having, which is the price on that product. Three, it introduces a problem that people might not necessarily be aware of, and we're just kind of pulling them by showing them the brand as the ultimate solution. Now, this third ad is for the same brand again, but now this is a testimonial mashup, which is a great ad to do once you've started getting a lot more UGC on hand. So when you have a lot of UGC pieces, well, at some point, it's like, do I just keep producing more, or do I just mash some of my winning ads together? And the beauty with mashing UGC together is that it enhances the perceived social proof, because it's as if like many people in one video are positively speaking about your brand. So therefore, again, it increases the perceived likelihood of somebody wanting to purchase, and that's the entire angle we've went with that video. We went for like very product or even most of our customers who essentially just needed like a little bit of a push in order to purchase. So we're starting straight essentially with like, they're just the best, you know, 10,000 plus customers. Our hook literally is straight to social proof, and this ad is made to push somebody to purchase if they haven't already.
I found the best underwear brand named Wama.
I don't think I can go back to work.
Right, we're introducing the brand as like in the first thing, which talking about like they're just the best 10,000 plus customers. So that's like a product aware audience if I've ever seen one.
Wearing any other kind of undies.
And get you some hemp boxers. Fits well and never rolls up.
I swear these are hella comfortable.
Oh, that feels good.
Humor, once again, just like the other ad a little bit.
Great product. You gotta grab you some whammas, especially if you're going to the gym.
There you go. Simple as that, right? There is a woman, which was kind of nice looking. If you notice, every single other video is men. Guess what? Men converts better in such a video. Why? Because the hook's a woman, a nice looking woman too. So we're hooking the men in. They've got social proof. We introduce them to the brand first and foremost, right? Through what the girl's saying right here on screen. Then you've got many men in different kind of directions talking about their use case of the product. Finishes off by a guy saying like, dude, I love those for the gym. Buy now. What else do you want to push you to make that buying decision if you're already aware of the product? So now we have an ad for one of our skincare clients. So let's hit play and watch it all the way through.
a natural way to relieve your pain and discomfort. Introducing Somebody's Muscle, Joint, and Skin Balm. This balm combines the powerful properties.
One thing I want to stop real quick and just show you, this was blurred. Why? It's a CBD based product and you can't advertise CBD. The only way we found in order to advertise that product without getting it restricted is literally blur out the mention of CBD on the product packaging itself.
Joint and Skin Balm. This balm combines the powerful properties of hemp extract, arnica.
We only talk about hemp in the ad. We don't say CBD because we didn't want either the audio nor the text itself to mention any mentions of CBD.
Arnica oil and essential oils with shea butter to provide nourishing relief to your aching muscles. Just scoop a small amount with your fingertips and gently massage into the affected area. You can even apply the balm to your lower back for back pain and you will immediately see the soothing effects. The rich, thick, and long-lasting shea butter base ensures that a little goes a long way.
A little bit of social proof, right? Featured in Style and Vogue.
You can apply it as often as needed throughout the day. Order now and experience the benefits for yourself.
So this ad is typically talking to solution-aware audiences, which means they're aware of other brands or other solutions to basically relieve their pain and discomfort. They probably are just not aware of this brand in particular. So we're introducing this brand again as a solution to the existing pool of options the customers potentially have. So that's the angle taken throughout all of it. Honestly, don't have much to say. The creator did a great job. And if there's one thing for me to kind of tell you about these ads is that 80% of the success is also in the creator itself. Like, you have to pick the right creator. We obviously give them a brief, we give them guidelines, we give them directions as to how to shoot these videos. But if the creator is not good, if they're monotone, if they're not in a well-lit environment, if they don't really know how to speak well in front of a camera, if they're not themselves looking good, it impacts dramatically your results. So make sure you pick high quality creators. And last but not least, this last ad creative right here, let's play it all the way through.
Check out this culinary treat from Eatable. Whiskey on the Pop's Gourmet Popcorn. All the style and luxury of alcohol, but with extra pop. This Scotch-flavored snack redefines gourmet popcorn. A rich, smoky caramel crunch you and your friends won't forget. And with these grabbable bags, you can bring a little bit of class to any occasion. I'm a big fan of both Scotch and popcorn, and this is a match made in heaven. Get yours today.
All right. So the only kind of feedback I'd have from a creator perspective is just how, again, talking about tonality, like that felt kind of robotic a little bit as a voiceover, but it's nothing that AI can't fix nowadays anyway. So this is something that we can definitely fix, afterwards. But this is somewhat of more of a refined solution. So if I'm gonna just mute that on my side and play it back one more time. So this type of product is not the product that people actively search for. They're not like actively out there looking for gourmet popcorn. Like, it's not something like somebody literally goes out of their way to find that. It's something that you show them and it's a nice to have. It's something also that works great during the holidays and kind of this period of the year because, well, it's a good gift. It's something good to bring out on a night out. It's something great as like a host gift also. It's great also for like work parties and stuff. So that's why we were kind of presenting it as just like introducing the brand and overall like product in general, and not really going for, because again, there's no problem solution. Like, it's not like fixing any problems of like, don't you hate that popcorn doesn't taste like whiskey? Nobody thinks that, right? So like, this is kind of changing the entire way that people would view popcorn in itself. Introducing basically like a culinary treat from Eatable. We're not even mentioning what the product is yet. We're just like introducing the brand more than anything else. So now we're introducing the product in itself. Whiskey on the Pop's Gourmet Popcorn. It's a very self-explanatory like product, so we don't have to really go in depth about that. So you can guess that this is basically like a whiskey flavored popcorn. All the style and luxury of alcohol, but with extra pop, right? Just a little, play with words. Scotch flavored snack redefines gourmet popcorn. So rich, smoky caramel crunch. Now we're talking about the flavor, right? How can kind of people, feel when eating it? You and your friends won't forget. And with these grabbable bags, we talk about how easy it is, again, on the go to kind of bring that to a party, bring that when you're hosting at your house. So bring a bit of class to any occasion. And then kind of ending it right here, you hear the little crunch of the popcorn. This is something we had spoken with the client. Like, the popcorn that they make is like very crunchy. It's not smushy or like mushy like other brands out there. This one's like really crunchy. And again, ASMR style videos typically do great. So we've had even more UGC made for that client in the past that was really more focused on the sound itself and like that kind of ASMR bit of it all. So with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you are an e-commerce brand wanting to work with a UGC and paid ads partner, click the link down below and book in a call to speak with our team at paidadvertising.com. And hey, best of luck with you running these ads by yourself. If this is something that you opt to do, I hope to see you implementing some of these tips in your own UGC made videos. So check out other videos on the channel once again for some more useful e-commerce marketing tips, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.